mother, she's a superwoman. And you're a superwoman. Thank you. Madam First Lady, Right Honorable Winnie Kiza, a former leader of opposition and chairperson of the Alliance for National Transformation Party, Madam Deputy President, the Honorable Flavia Carolina Bagabe, head of the Women Wing, all our women members of Parliament, women mayors, women leaders in all positions, I salute you. Today, while we celebrate the International Women's Day, it's my honor to address you. I know that today I just escorted the First Lady, but on this very special day, the day of nature, the day of humanity, the day of the true representation of God, which is a woman, I salute you. The Honorable Dr. Miriam Matembe said it, and I agree with her, that you women are the real assistants of God, because you are the ones that continued the creation after the first human being was created. When I was still fellowshipping with born-again Christians, there's that section that they would call giving testimony. Today, I want to only give testimony of the power of women. I was conceived in a war and born in a war. I don't have so much to talk about my grandmother, but I was told by my mother and my father that she is to a very large extent responsible for my birth and my staying alive, my survival of childhood. But I can authoritatively testify about the power of the woman as represented by my mother. I've said it many times without fear of any contradiction that I am everything I am because of my mother, a woman. So that was my first testimony with a woman. She transformed me. She made me everything that I am. And as I was growing up, my mother had 9 boys and 1 girl. But this one sister of mine is the one that taught me the first song that I sang. And she introduced me to music, which would later introduce me to so many of you, ladies and gentlemen. She was a woman. As a young man, after identifying and distinguishing myself, I met the most powerful woman that I know, and that is Bobi. Many men fear or shy away from saying the truth. They tend to believe that they will puff up their women and the women will bulldoze them at the end. I'm not scared of you because I know you love me. But I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the most influence that a human being has had on me, that human being has been a woman, and that is my wife. I thank you very much today, you woman. And as if that was not enough, women have continued to have an impact on me. Some of you always see me in my most affectionate times with my daughters, particularly my youngest daughter. That is how much influence and impact women have had on me. Now, after all that, I fully matured and went into politics. I will not mention the women that have been influential in my political upstart because you don't know them. But when I stepped my foot in Parliament, I landed in very safe female hands. The able leadership of the Right Honorable Winnie Kiza, my leader of opposition. Mama, you had a very, very effective impact on me. And it is thanks to you that I'm here today. It is therefore no surprise that I have so much confidence in women, and I've made every effort to surround myself with powerful women. I have two very powerful deputy presidents, Mama Jolly Mujisha, deputy president for Western Uganda, and Mama Lina Zedriga. Unfortunately, she's unable to be with us today because she's not feeling well. She's a woman. However, that is not all. I still feel we have not done enough to involve women. We've not done enough to identify women. We've not done enough to empower women. So the effort of empowering women is still work in progress with us. It will continue to be work in progress until the Ugandan woman, the African woman, is in her rightful position in leadership. Bana insanyu senyo